So yes, we are here and everybody can hear you. So
Okay, very good. Hello, good morning, everybody. So, if you can all hear me, I'm first of all, I have to apologize that nobody of our unit is able to come to Gran Canaria, although we would have liked it to go a bit into a more sunny destination, but it was not possible. My colleague Joao Albuquerque, who is normally the project officer, will come back quite soon and he will take over. But I was also involved in preparation of this call. My name is Stefan Weiß. I'm the deputy head of unit of this commission service that is in charge of the outermost region at DGRTT. And we had already a couple of other activities in the past under research potential, and so we were asked to prepare such a call for coordination and support actions. We are all aware that this is highly relevant at the political agenda. President Juncker was also very much committed to support the outermost regions, and so we were asked to launch that call. First of all, I would like to congratulate the consortium as a winner of this very competitive call. As you may know, there were 5 proposals submitted to the call, and the forward proposal was by far the best. I was for myself also attending the final meeting of the evaluators, and they were all very happy with the quality of this proposal. So you see that the benchmark for this project is quite high. The expectation and the ambitions that we will expect from you. So you have a quite high responsibility. It is really a great success that you convened 23 partners, and unfortunately I cannot all see you, but I guess there will be quite a crowd now sitting there all together, and you meet probably for the first time, which is always a bit a challenge, because you first need to get familiar with yourself, with your colleagues, and to get organized in the work package groups. But I have seen there's a high quality of participants. I would just like to recall what it is actually about. The legal base of this call is actually in the Treaty for the European Union, in the Article 349, where there's a particular reference to the outermost regions, and it is recognized that they need a particular support. And we also have found in a Commission communication that up to now participation of outermost region EU research programs is not sufficient and needs to be significantly increased. What particular challenge is, of course, in the outermost regions, as you all know, the geography that is on the one hand imposing obstacles but also opportunities, and it's in particular remoteness, insularity, small size, and sometimes difficult topographical or climatic conditions make it difficult to establish flourishing research and innovation ecosystems, and often the islands are depending on a very few local industries for researchers is very difficult because of the fragmentation. So, for instance, if you are going for a meeting, it takes you often intercontinental flights for many hours, which means a cost, not only the jet lag, it's also a financial burden to be taken. Then you have often not so strong research institutions because of the small size of the territories. And of course, the missing connectivity between the outermost regions. So typically, what is also my experience when working with research organizations from there, typically there's always a connection to the mainland country. So from French territories are oriented to Paris, and the Portuguese, for instance, to Lisbon and to other mainland big institutions. But what we want to encourage is also with such a call that we create more cross-links between outermost regions belonging to different member states, but also I think it's worthwhile to be explored that you can be also a bridge builder to the non-European countries, for instance, from the Caribbean to South America, or from the Indian Ocean towards Africa and Asia. So this is also something to be explored. Another constraint, of course, that you have lack of qualified personnel, critical mass, and infrastructure. But what we know, there are also some particular assets in the outermost regions, which are typically the geographical and geological characteristics. So there are particular scientific disciplines. It provides a lot of opportunity. So I may mention just as examples the biodiversity, in particular marine and tropical biodiversity, pharmacology, the renewable energies, space science, and also aquaculture, and a couple of other things that you have already quite nicely addressed in your proposal. And we are very curious to see the outcome of these respective working groups. So what are the conditions of that call? We have a total budget is 4.3 million, which I think is quite a good budget, although of course it has to be distributed to 23 partners, and as it is a coordination support action, no research as such can be funded, but you have really an opportunity now at your hands for the next 3 years to work on that with that budget, and we are happy that the government of the Canary Islands has taken over the responsibility as a coordinator. This is very much appreciated because it's hard work, and it's not you will not make big revenues with that, and you have I think a quite challenging coordination task for that. So thank you for having signed up to that responsibility. What is also, I think, a strong asset that all 9 outermost regions are involved, and also the regional governments are also to a large part taking part in this endeavor, not only the research community. And this is, I think, very important. So we want to ensure with such a project also the knowledge flow from science into the application into regional economies. And for that purpose, I have noticed that you also did a quite good job by taking into account the concept of smart specialization, which will be somehow the linking element from research to the application in this context. Objectives of the projects are quite clear. I think in one of the core objectives is a mapping exercise of the R&I ecosystems and to prepare an inventory. But the endeavor and the activity will of course not stop just with an inventory, which would be a bit too static. But really is important to stimulate some tailor-made actions and some joint strategies and thematic action plans, because we see also potential in particular thematic strategies. Also, you will raise awareness to the EU and the international research community on the expertise and capacities of outermost regions. You have capacity building networking activities with third countries that have seen and also preparatory work to create new consortia will be then, or hopefully will be competitive then in calls under Horizon 2020 and the forthcoming Horizon Europe, and as I mentioned already, the links to the smart specialization. What we would like to see actually is in the future as an impact that we would have a noticeable increase of the participation from outermost region and RTD programs and other research projects at EU level. We would also hope that there's a better visibility and the recognition of the particular research and innovation expertise in the outermost region and the better links with European international partners. We would also, I think, what you know, there's a big debate now ongoing on the future design of Horizon Europe, the follow-up framework program, where we will define broader research missions. And I think also here outermost regions can get engaged, and you can prepare for that, and also to look into the innovation potential of the local economies underpinned with a smart specialization strategy. And in general, of course, we would also expect that you prepare the ground for better research capacities and emergence of sustainable research and innovation ecosystems. So that is in a nutshell my brief introduction talk. Unfortunately I cannot see you or can present you some slides. So I would just like to ask you if you have some particular questions. Maybe just to mention, I have also to apologize for the absence of the financial officer, but we have quite a few absences due to sick leave. But you can contact us at the operational service, Joao or me, for any question that we will put forward then to our administration finance unit. So thank you for listening. So if you wish, so I will be. You can drop a few questions that we can discuss. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Stefan. I will try to see if there are any questions. If there is any questions in the room. No, it seems not. So.
No, very good, very clear. So okay, so I wish you a very good continuation of the meeting. I think what I have seen on the agenda yesterday, you had more, let's say, the kind of family meeting and smaller groups related to the work packages, and you can be sure it that at one of the next occasions, somebody from the Commission will join your meeting. I do not know. Do you have already scheduled the next meeting of the consortium?
Indeed. The next meeting will be in July in Réunion.
July.
So
do you have the date already?
Yes, from 8 to 13 of July.
8 to 13 of July. Where?
At Saint-Denis in Réunion. I will send you more details by email. I can do that already by tomorrow.
So
by today.
Joao might join, or myself. We will see. And of course, please do not interpret our absence as a lack of interest. It's just on the contrary. We are very happy that this project has been launched, and also really happy to see that it was a real high quality proposal that was set up, because it was not such an easy task to convene all important players in one consortium. Okay, so thank you very much, and have a good continuation then.
Many thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.